How's it going, everyone? Got some very important news to go over. It looks like the PlayStation Black Friday sale details have been leaked via a Twitter account. Thomas CZ over on Twitter, I'll give a link in the description box below. Looking pretty legit, and it actually falls in line with something I had been expecting. Talk about that in a second. If you guys have a Nintendo Switch and Switch Online, The World Ends With You Final Remix is free to play for the week, November 10th until November the 16th. The game, as well as its sequel, is enjoying a discount right now, and we finally have some details on Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy, the definitive edition details. A little bit sparse in terms of concrete details, but now we have some clarity on that ahead of its release tomorrow. Okay, first of all, Thomas CZ over on Twitter, I'll leave the link in the description box below, posted a tweet with some things that I found pretty relevant as far as Black Friday deals go. Now, I don't know the validity of this deal, it's in a different language, however, it falls in line with what I had been expecting. So it notes PlayStation Black Friday, November the 19th until November 29th, 33% off. Now, it pictures PlayStation Plus, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Death Stranding, Director's Cut, Ghost of Tsushima no, that's just Ghost of Tsushima, the regular game, I believe, and then Gran Turismo Sport are the games pictured, and then, yeah, there's a Black Friday logo and everything like that. Now, the November 19th logo, or the November 19th start date, actually makes a ton of sense, because I had mentioned this in a previous video. Conspicuously, both the November savings sale and the other sale that's running right now, the remasters and retro sale, they're both ending next week. But what's strange is the remasters and retro sale, I believe, is ending on November the 17th, and then the November savings sale is ending on November the 19th. Why that's interesting is because Fridays are not typically a day where sales end on the PlayStation Store. I've been covering PlayStation stores for quite a while. Hardly ever do you see a sale end on a Friday. I just don't recall it happening. It's usually Wednesday or Thursday, and that makes way for another sale to go live. Just like today, the games under $15 sale, or excuse me, I believe games under $15 sale is ending tomorrow, and then games under $20 sale is just kicked off today. So one sale is about to leave, another sale makes its way in, but it's always Wednesday, Thursday. Friday is usually not a thing, unless it's the case of the November savings sale, where it is ending November the 19th. So that should give a lot of validity to this claim, just because I've been mentioning that for a while. Again, I just found it a little bit strange that it was ending on November the 19th, and given that we are in this season, makes all the sense in the world. Now, it is pretty exciting that Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is pictured, as well as Death Stranding Director's Cut. Those are games that are recent releases, and we were unsure we're going to see significant discounts. I hope Rift Apart sees a 33% off discount for its, base price for a new copy of the game. Used, you can get it on GameFly for $35 right now, which is a great deal, and I highly recommend you to do that, but it would be nice if we get it a little bit cheaper. So this looks pretty valid. We'll see how this turns out ultimately, if this date does land. Honestly, I'm thinking it does, and I could even see it starting Thursday, November the 18th, just because generally speaking, when a sale is about to end, they bring in the next sale the day prior, but we'll see how that turns out. That is still unconfirmed, but November 19th, I think, is a pretty likely start date for that, which makes sense. Look, these days, the Black Friday sales are starting earlier and earlier. You got Target, Walmart, and Best Buy running deals with, like, guaranteed savings. If they go even cheaper, we'll give you your money back. So it's like, yo, just start the deals, run it all holiday season long. I know Black Friday is a very important time for everyone in this world, just because obviously why it's called Black Friday is to get back into the black from the red. And they make a ton of money, so for all the retailers and e-tailers starting their deals earlier and earlier, they're just trying to make some money, trying to make some profit, and I'm sure Black Friday is still going to be the big day, but I would imagine to see the deals persist for the entire season. And remember, outside of this Black Friday sale running, early December, mid-December, I don't know exactly when, holiday savings sale is going to be coming as well, and that usually is an even bigger sale than the Black Friday sale. But Black Friday sale, it's nice because there's going to be deals in store as well. Usually the PlayStation blog has a post out going over all the stuff that they're putting on sale, like they do with the Days of Play. Whenever ahead of that sale going live, they'll put out a post being like, hey, this is what's going on. I imagine that is going to drop sometime early to mid next week ahead of this sale, so be on the lookout for that. Still, take it with a grain of salt at this point, but things are lining up pretty nicely. Okay, moving on from that, The World Ends With You Final Remix is 30% off over on the Nintendo Switch eShop. There's also a trial if you are a Nintendo Switch Online member, so that's what I mainly wanted to mention. This is a great game. Obviously, this is the first game that was originally released on the Nintendo DS back in 2008, ported to mobile devices as well. Controls aren't the best. It's still a bunch of like touch controls, and I'm not a big fan of that. But still, the game itself is so good. Music is excellent in this game as well. And, you know, the idea of the gameplay back in the DS days I really liked. And the conversion works well enough on the Nintendo Switch as well. $35 is still kind of pricey, but them's the breaks when it comes to these Nintendo Switch JRPGs. They hold up in price for a very, very long time. Really wanted to highlight the Play for Free trial, November 10th to the 16th. Again, check that out if you are a Switch Online member. And lastly, I do want to quickly go over Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy. We got some details about the Definitive Edition, which is very nice to get. As far as music goes, they do note over 200 songs across 29 different radio stations. It does note an updated player experience, making it easier than ever to play the classics of GTA 5 style controller layout, updated weapon and radio selection wheels for quick switching, updated mini-maps, improved gunplay and targeting controls, the ability to immediately restart failed missions, which is nice, updated achievements and trophies, new Rockstar Social Club accomplishments, and you have newly supported languages as well, and a plethora of those. Enhanced visuals on top of that, improved graphics and fidelity across all three games, higher resolution textures, a completely rebuilt lighting system, improved environmental effects such as water and weather effects, and then you've got 4K resolution support for up to 60 frames per second performance for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, NVIDIA DLSS support for PC, and then on the Nintendo Switch, you do have touchscreen cameras, zooming pans, and menu selections, as well as gyro aiming for the Nintendo Switch. So that's pretty cool. Then they have some details on GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas as well. But a lot of updates to this. I still don't really agree with that $60 price tag. I think that's a little bit of a hefty price point, but you know, them's the breaks. So the game is coming to PS5, Series, PS4, X1, Nintendo Switch, and it will require a download on the Nintendo Switch. You know, with these collections, that's generally the case. And then PC, exclusively on the Rockstar Games launcher. It'll be dropping tomorrow, November the 11th. It'll be coming physically for PS4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch on December 7th. iOS and Android versions are going to be coming as well. That's due out in 2022. But that's going to do it for me. As far as Black Friday rumblings, looks like we're getting a bit of clarity on that. November 19th, I would have that marked down on your calendar in pencil. Not pen, we don't know for sure, but pencil. It might be a likely start date for that. The World Ends With You Final Remix, free play trial on that, $35 with a discount, and then GTA The Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, gets a bunch of details. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.